Hello lockdowners, Carole Stables here. Welcome to my demonstration. My lovely painted vase, something we have all been doing a lot of lately, painting and decorating, haven't we? And we're going to follow this lovely purple and white vase with lots of grey and purple flowers and foliage. So first of all, I've added in this fur, this silvery grey fur, and then we're going to add in some of the Senecio Greyi. Love this foliage, really one of my favourites, with that white underneath there and then the dark silvery furry leaves. So we'll pop some of this in. But I don't like those bright yellow flowers that this shrub has. Awful things. Don't like them at all. So whenever I use this foliage, I always chop those flowers off. We never thought we would say that, or did we? Chop flowers off. So more of the silver just to one side. And then as a little treat, these gorgeous heuchera. Look at those. Beautiful maroon colour. All from the garden, this arrangement. And we're going to put in a little cluster of these heuchera leaves just into the front of the design. Little frilly leaves splaying down the front. You just see that coming together. So these gorgeous little heuchera leaves. And then I am very proud of these. Look at my lovely hostas. Gorgeous. We've all been so busy in the garden, haven't we? And these hostas I have lovingly repotted, fertilised, looked after, and I am very proud of these. So I'm going to tell you a little story about a lady that I know, one of my neighbours, who decided she would do some DIY work around the neighbourhood, asking people if they had anything that they needed painting. And she knocked on one man's door and he said, yes, yep, that's great. He said, you can paint the porch. So she said, oh, fine, okay. A couple of hours later, she came back and she said, oh, it's all done, she said. He said, gosh, that was quick. She said, yeah, that's lovely. She said, oh, just so you know, it's not a Porsche, it's a Ferrari. You are still watching now, aren't you? You haven't switched me off. There's some rhododendron. See them everywhere at the moment, don't you? These lovely purple rhododendrons popping in clusters over the side. Little group there, and they will contrast beautifully with those silver grey hosta leaves. Couple more of those. And then from the garden, just out at the moment, these fabulous alliums. Aren't they beautiful? I'm going to chop those down though, with another cluster the other side. Yep. Just need to take those down a little bit. We can see those, little smaller one there into the front. Might be able to, oh, you haven't got smell-o-vision, have you? So you won't be able to smell the onion smell from these. And oh, one more in the bottom of the box. Let's just turn that round so you can see. Clusters of the shades of purple. And as a little treat, I did find some dried statice in the workshop. And we shall pop a few little pieces just by the heuchera leaves here, just to pick out the purple once again. And against the silver fur. And of course, we all know, don't we, that when you're painting, you have to have your paintbrush. So just for a little bit of fun, I've got my paintbrush and I'm going to pop my paintbrush into there. Can you see him peeping out? And then over the top, I also found some Medellino, the perfect colour, just to give some enclosed space coming over the top of the design and into the front. Some loops of Medellino. So you just need to look through what you've got in your workroom and your workshops and at home and do the best you can at the moment. My little lockdowners, when you're not painting, oh. So I think that's the end of our design, and you can just see now our paint pot and our paintbrush. So there's our design. Happy lockdown decorating. Hello again, lockdowners. My second design for you today is this lovely garden foliage, and I've already greened up everything for you. So we've got some cotoneaster there, we've got some privet, we've got the lovely palmate flat leaves of the Fatsia japonica, we've got some variegated euonymus and one or two little stars there, some aquilegia, and of course from our supermarket bunch, these lovely sun-shining golden gerbras. Now also in our supermarket bunch were these little bright yellow roses, and I'm going to recess these into the design just down the front to add to the yellow of our arrangement. The brief was a supermarket bunch, and so that is exactly what I have stuck to. And isn't it funny how things change? Normally we go to the supermarket, we stand there, we pick the bunches up. Oh no, that's not good enough. Well, I can tell you that I got up very early and I rushed to the supermarket to make sure that I could find some yellow flowers for you. And there was no hanging about, and I practically fought someone else off to get these today. So I'm going to add these in, just recess these little roses in behind the foliage. I've also used some of the petisporin or the peto from the supermarket bunch, from the garden. A lovely trailing piece of honeysuckle. Just a tiny little tinge of pink added into there. I quite like pink and yellow together. Quite striking. Are you still watching? You haven't switched me off yet, have you? Good. Because there's a big reveal at the end that I want you to hold on for, okay? And then a little piece of trailing passion flower. Again, a bit wild, just tucking into the back of the design. And it's really important now at these difficult times that we stay creative. So get out in your gardens if you're lucky enough to have one. Make sure that you arrange for fun. Remember what it's all about. It whiles away some time, it totally absorbs you, and we all love it, don't we? Nope, I think we're nearly there. One more piece of cotoneaster just in the front there. So I'm going to spin this round and just show to you something that I've made at home. I raided the ribbon box and I've made a rainbow. And what I would like you to remember at these difficult times is you stay strong, you stay safe, stay at home, have some fun with your flowers, and we will come out the other side of this rainbow. Thanks for watching. Bye.